I think we should have a conversation about gender nonconforming versus being transgender. Oh god. Hi everyone. So before I start this video, I just want to say that I'm transgender. My name is Ryan. I use he, him pronouns, and I am 15. So I don't know exactly what I'm talking about all the time, but I just wanted to make a quick video. So the whole conversation of just because my child is gender nonconforming, does that necessarily make them trans? I just want to answer that right now. No. You're not necessarily transgender because your little girl likes to wear boy clothes or your little boy likes to wear dresses sometimes. That doesn't inherently make them transgender. If they then continue and for years on continue to say, hey, I'm a boy, or hey, I'm a girl, that could make them transgender. What I would suggest is you bring them to a psychologist and have them get tested for gender dysphoria so they can be diagnosed and you can properly treat your child. I feel like my voice is dying. Oh my god. I feel like the whole idea of like pushing your children to transition is a problem, but I feel like we should just raise boys and girls not without gender, but without harsh gender norms. Like the whole idea of like men need to do football or cars and women need to do dance or art is really, really stupid because, every single woman in my family really likes football and every single man in my family really likes poetry and music. So I think we need to break down those gender roles, but I think that we should still have gender and be more open about our conversations on gender. Do I think little kids, like preschoolers and kindergartners, need to be having conversations about non-binary genders? No. But I don't think we should be talking about gender and sexuality to children yet. I feel like once we hit sex ed, we should be having conversations about different gender identities, like male, female, or non-binary, and we should have conversations about different sexualities, because gay people and trans people are going to exist, and they've existed throughout history consistently. We're not just gonna poof, one day we're gone. So I think we need to have open conversations about them, not too late, not too early, like around puberty age, because that's really when I started getting gender dysphoria, and also when I started questioning my sexuality. You see, I thought I was a lesbian for a long time, like a few years. I dated a guy in those few years too, until I realized that I wasn't a lesbian and I was trans. I also like guys, and I like dressing more masculinely, so I assumed because I like dressing more masculinely, that made me a lesbian. That's not the case. I happen to have gender dysphoria, got diagnosed, and currently I'm on hormone blockers, which is a really interesting experience, and I'll do a video about that if no one cares, no one watches these videos. I'm just ranting at this point. But I just wanted to say that it's okay to be non-conforming to our traditional gender roles. Like, it's okay for a man to wear a skirt, and it's okay for women to wear slacks and a button-down. That's okay. That doesn't make them inherently transgender or gay. It just makes them comfortable with what they're comfortable with, because, I'm a boy and I paint my nails. Does that make me any less of a boy? No, because a lot of other boys paint their nails, especially the guys at my school. So we just need to take that same ideology with everybody, because having strict gender roles is really stupid, because it doesn't really help anybody. We've been fighting for years to get them to go away, and all they're doing is causing more problems for everyone who, doesn't want to have them. So then we should just get rid of them completely. Not, get rid of gender, but get rid of the harsh gender roles, women need to shave, or, men can't wear pink, which is still weirdly a problem that we're having. I don't know. It's an interesting conversation that I felt like I needed to add on to, because I watched a video and it made me very angry, because they were saying stuff like, if my child was transgender, I would want to make sure that it wasn't just them being non-conforming. If your child is coming to you consistently and has been coming to you consistently since they were a child, that they are transgender, they are born female, and now they're telling you that they've been a boy their entire life, and you don't take them to a psychologist, I feel like that's borderline child abuse, because your child is specifically telling you, hey, I need this help, because gender dysphoria is not at all fun, and I wish that I was more open with my parents at a younger age, because I probably would have had like a psychologist look at me and see, oh, you had gender dysphoria. I would have been way happier, you know? But anyway, that's just me ranting. I love you. Thank you for listening to my rant for 5 minutes. Okay, bye.